Hello, dear Leo, and welcome to your love reading. Welcome to your love reading for 2026 February. It's the Aquarius season, so very significant relative to your love life since all the planets are transiting through Aquarius. Now we've got eclipses, an eclipse in Aquarius and then in Pisces early March. So it is a very significant time for you, where you will see a lot of change, a lot of revelations, a lot of breakthroughs. Let's see what the tarot says for you. Now, I'm a Leo moon, so this is interesting for me as well. Let's see what comes through. These are shorter readings because our internet is not fast enough here. It takes ages to upload a long video, so we want the general picture of what's going on as it's a general reading for Leo. Let's see what's going on. Leo, dear spirit, what's going on in their love life? Whenever you view this, it is a February reading, but whenever you view it, Knight of Pentacles, that is in the now. What is the challenge? Seven of Pentacles, very strong earth. It's like things are being weighed down. If I feel like a heaviness here, or you're trying to materialize a relationship that's taken forever. Now Virgo comes through, Capricorn comes through. Where are you coming from? Seven of Cups. A lot of confusion and illusion. Recently, the Page of Wands. Crowning you, dear Leo, is the Ten of Pentacles. You want something long-term, but it's taken forever. I don't know if this is a 7-year, 10-year cycle, 7, 8, 10-year cycle. On your mind is marriage, something long-term. Ten of Pentacles is abundance where love is concerned. You want the, you want the commitment, you want the living situation, you want security where love is concerned. You may be dealing with someone that is in another marriage. Let's not rule that out, because, what this reading is standing on is confusion. Seven of Cups, someone who's got many choices, someone who doesn't see clearly. And the Ten of Pentacles is a marriage card. It's family members. It's the long term. It's the cycle that comes to an end as well. Right? What is the possible outcome? We've got the Magician. A new beginning. The alignment of the stars that bring you an opportunity to make the magic. There's the Fool card as well, which is a brand new cycle. But some of you may feel as you've been deceived. There's been trickery. That's why someone's taking forever. You may have been told that, I'm all about building on my life. It's more about career. I want to be financially stable. But you may have been dealing with someone that was in another connection. And some of you may feel like you've been deceived, taken for a ride. There's another family card, the Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Again, Pentacle. Page, the messenger. Children, family, and someone coming to a conclusion, a resolution. We've just had early February a full moon in Leo, which was a very emotional full moon. Very frustrating. I do see endings and new beginnings here, surely. But let's get more information and see what's going on before we take another layer. For Leo, please, Spirit. Leo. You may also be dealing with someone that is, I'm going to say when you met them, they were on their way to building a strong business. They wanted to be financially secure before this new beginning can happen. Because we've got the Fool card and the Magician here. We've got a 0 and then an ace. What's going on for Leo and in their love life? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You may be with someone that didn't believe the same, that was not aligned with you relative to relationship, what they believed about relationships, what you believed. Okay, you may also have been dealing with someone that was more traditional, right? Whereas you are more spiritual. That could be another difference between you and the person you're hoping to connect with. Give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's interesting. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There is passion, there is the desire, but there's also wanting to control a situation or to control the outcome. What's going on for Leo? How will Leo be emotionally in the month of February? We know it started off as very emotional. Something has completed, culminated. You've seen something. Leo, something's coming to an end. We've got a divine masculine showing up in your energy. That's at a crossroads. Could be someone that travels a lot. They're wanting to make you an offer, but there's fear around this offer, or there's secrecy, a little bit of trickery around this offer. And there are barriers that are holding you separate. Could be physical distance, could be still some lessons, some obligations that's holding this offer back. Maybe it's timing, because the barrier card is Saturnian, and Saturn is changing signs and entering Aries, which will be very positive for you, in good alignment with Leo. Fresh start and an offer. We see it's like the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands here. What is the advice from the wisdom of the Oracle? What's the advice for Leo relative to love? What is their advice? What is it they need to know? What is the advice from Spirit for Leo? We're not reading reversals. Tick-tock is the clock, and it's at number 3. 3 is the Empress. You've had to be patient. Something is growing. Number 3. Number 30, I should say, not number 3. It's number 30. Let's read the upright. We're not reading reversals this month. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. So yes, as I said, the barrier says that it's all about timing. What I see is that someone is going to make a choice, and that could be the divine masculine. You're waiting on a decision. The decision could be anything. Could be that you come from totally different backgrounds. I see that there is a lot of passion and a lot of desire. You want to have fun. There is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And there's a fresh start, but looks like the divine masculine has regrets. They've been in their fears. They want a fresh start. This could be a return of someone that you were very romantic with, right? Someone that needed to go through their awakening, their spiritual awakening. Let's see what the twin flame advises. What's going on for Leo and in love? Some of you may have been connecting with someone that was out of bounds to you, or they weren't ready for you. I see some numbers on this card. Oh, they're all scattered, the numbers. Number 13, number 14 sort of I looked at first. Father figure. Makes a great dad. Divine masculine, strength and protection. This would be in the tarot, would be the King of Pentacles. But someone that's in your life wants to be certain before they come forward and offer you everything. Or, as I said, you may be dealing with someone that did have a family already. Alright? And awakening, opening of the heart, spiritual activation, twin flame ascension. Oh my God, Leo, that is beautiful. That is so nice. There's going to be an opening of the heart. You're dealing with someone that will not come forward unless they are certain. That's why they're taking their sweet old time. Right? Let's see. Let's see what the blockages are before we take another layer here and get more information. What are the blocks? And I apologize about the noises in the background. They're doing something upstairs, some renovations. Twin flame ascension, spiritual activation, opening of the heart. Looking within, inner knowing, self-awareness and honesty. Maybe that's what was necessary. What else? And guilt, stress, anxiety, ashamed and remorseful. Who was it? It was Cancer that got this card as well. So someone feeling guilty, not having been able to give you what you were after, or even possibly trying to control a situation. There are regrets here coming from the divine masculine, but that's sort of taken them inwards. They've become more aware, and hopefully they're becoming more honest if they haven't been honest with you. Okay. What's at the foundation? Opposites attract. Bad boy. Different beliefs, insane attraction, balance each other out. So you see, very, very different. Someone needed time because you've met your total opposite, in which case they needed time to understand, right? And maybe they haven't treated you as fairly as they should have, and there could be some remorse here. So we've got the Fool card here, the Ten of Cups, which the Ten of Cups could also be the ending of an emotional chapter, right? Before a new beginning with the Fool card. Someone ready to take that leap of faith. Which, the Fool card is it's Uranus as well as Aries. And Uranus is activated by the eclipse happening in your house of others in Aquarius on the 17th. Why do we have this slow, steady movement forward? We've got the King of Swords. King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. But someone thinking of things seeing things through a very logical standpoint. King of Swords could also be someone that has been hurt before, and therefore they need to be certain before they come forward. Temperance, they're asking you for patience, or they're a foreigner and they're at a physical distance. Why do we have the Seven of Cups at the foundation? A lot of not knowing, which has been very difficult. It brings someone to their knees. And I'm wondering if someone's going through hardships, if you're not dealing with someone that has a little bit to drink, trying to escape a situation, trying to overcome their fears. Nine of Wands is heavy. It's heavy. Someone that works a lot. Knight of Swords, challenging communications, things needing to be cleared, things that were very unclear, possibly someone also going through separation. Is that a possibility? Yes, with the King of Swords here. And if you were dealing with someone that was not telling you everything, There may have been another connection where there were a lot of lies, deception, fights, arguments. Let's see what the Page of Wands in the recent past is. We've got the Queen of Wands. So this could be an explosive relationship, even though Leo, okay, you could be this Queen of Wands, right? And you were putting in more effort, more showing about your desires, flaunting and being very open about what you desired to create, right? Showing your desire to connect with this person. And they were, well, here we see the King of Swords, someone that, is just all about the details, someone that's just very cold sometimes, Let's see. But there's a judgment here, a crisis, a resurrection, second chances, needing to make a choice. Maybe the judgment was because someone was not showing their emotions, the divine masculine, more than likely. And the awakening happening for them. Someone was not opening up their heart and not understanding possibly that this was a twin flame connection, a very significant connection. Let's look at the crowning card. Two of Pentacles, going back and forth. Money could also be playing a major role in your connection. And the Four of Pentacles. You may have been dealing with someone that, holds great value where financial security is concerned. Now, if you come from two different backgrounds, financially standing, one person being very abundant and the other not, this could be another issue. Or, someone needing their time to decide, can I do this? Do I really want this? And, Earth is more traditional. They're more stable. We see a lot of Earth here. So someone needs security, and that's why it's taken forever. But it feels like the hand of Spirit is coming in and saying, there's a moment of crisis. The divine masculine needs to make a choice. They're at a crossroads. They need to make a choice. Yeah? What is the outcome with the Magician? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Hanging Man. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. Feels like an offer is coming in. And someone's willing to... someone's wanting a release. They're wanting to release any karma, any blocks, or anything to do with their beliefs. The Hanging Man feels like, there's been punishment here, or that I'm needing to release the way I used to see things. Maybe someone needed their time to see things from a different perspective. And I'm willing to risk everything. As you could see here, there is all the money. All his money is falling out of his pocket. So this is like sacrifice, unconditional love. It could be from a parent to their child, and that could have been another thing that was sort of blocking this connection. But the alignment of the stars and the release of the Pisces chapter, which astrologically we're going through, Saturn and Neptune are leaving Pisces, entering Aries, which will be in good aspect to Leo, of course. So the opportunity for this new beginning, and that someone's willing to offer, because the Ace of Pentacles is the relationship. And someone was waiting for the right opportunity, the right time after a release. And this may have cost someone financially, getting out of a past relationship, I feel here. And even sacrificing and loving unconditionally, even willing to take a risk on financial hardship, right? So understanding that we don't take anything with us, right? And that I can offer you this long-term connection and this protection. This is, the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. Do expect in the near future a message of promise, long term. But it's like you're needing to wait a little bit. It's not going to happen tomorrow because of the Hanging Man, which asks that you be a little bit patient. We've got still a dilemma with the Two of Swords. What's the Fool? Yeah, things that are unknown. Someone fearing taking this leap of faith, and the eclipses are going to bring everything to light, of course. If there's a new moon, someone's going to do something very untraditionally, very innovative. Yeah? I think that's what I need to tell you. Let's take some love messages. Just give me a moment. About that, I did have someone at the door. So even the TikTok here is the offer. It's only a matter of time that there will be a fresh start, that there will be something offered to you, an offer for a new beginning. Someone is being shown the signs and which way to go. Let's see. Messages from your person. I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. I can't handle your words right now, Leo. I'm more affected than you know. And it's easier to just stay away right now. Leo, maybe it's not the time right now. With a Hanging Man, someone still needs time to see things from a different perspective. Even the barrier here says let go of control issues. Someone needs time to look within. Okay? And at the bottom, your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. There is a lot of intensity and a lot of passion, but there's also true love. Okay, so this is worth waiting on, Leo. I'm wishing you well. Thank you so much. We'll be back soon with more. Okay, someone will open up their heart. It's a spiritual activation, and a twin flame ascension would never be easy. So do trust in the process, Leo. Love and light.